From Van Nuys, it's the Tucker Maloney Show. I can't believe the health department hasn't shut this down yet. Tonight, Tucker has David Martel from the Adventures of Pete and Pete, but he didn't play Pete. Now, straight from the bridge he slept under, Tucker Maloney.
There we go.
You knew it was coming.
Of course I knew it was coming. I'm aware of what's happening around here. This is the Tucker Maloney Show. So I have to know something about what's taking place.
Very nice.
Was there another one, though? There might have been a little extra one.
You know, I don't know.
Okay.
I never know. That's what's great about
You
it.
just sustain it for like a whole intro one time. Not this one, clearly.
No.
Because that moment has passed. Tonight on the show, we're going to talk about, well, a friend of mine, Dave Martel, from the Adventures of Pete and Pete, and Arrested Development, Lucille.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the guy who said Lucille.
Two big shows that I've never seen before.
Boy, add a way to, you know, add.
I'll ask him about it. I heard they're good shows.
No, you don't ask him about anything. I'll ask him about it.
All right, fair enough.
All right. Anyway, man. But he's coming by. The way it was supposed to go is it was supposed to be really hot today. And it was supposed to be really hot, and I was going to say, God, the valley sucks, because the valley sucks. I used to live, I've lived in Los Angeles for 12 years now. The last year of it has been in the San Fernando Valley, in Van Nuys, which is where we're doing the show. The most valliest of all the valley. And it's like 100 degrees from February 20th on. It's ridiculous.
About right.
Yeah, it's insane around here. So we don't leave the house, ever. And I've been here for a year, and now I need to kind of find my way around a little bit. I need to see what's going on. So Dave Martel's going to clue me in. He's going to show me, you know, what's happening around here. Sound good?
I think it's great.
All right. You're not going to hit me with the guitar, are you?
Not yet.
Okay. Shoeless Johnny, take us out. We'll be right back. Dave Martel.
All right, today we're going to be talking to some people about the Pythagorean theorem. How you doing, sir? Do you know anything about the Pythagorean theorem?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Really? You don't know the math? Do you have any...
I wouldn't even know how to spell it.
Yeah, I've got a good idea about how to spell it, but that's not the question at hand. This man has no idea about the Pythagorean theorem.
Okay. Found anyone that does know anything about it?
No, but I believe this woman back here does. You know anything about the Pythagorean theorem? No? No idea. Okay, thank you. Let's go, Callahan. Now you're on the court. How you doing, buddy? Do you know anything about the Pythagorean theorem, offhand?
A squared equals plus B squared equals C squared.
Hey, there you go. There's a theorem for you.
Ooh, slightly melancholy introduction there from Johnny Valone. Dave Martel.
Hey, Tuck, good to see you, buddy.
How are you?
Nice to see
Thanks
you.
for coming, pal. Haven't seen you in a long time.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
it's been a while. Like your setup in here.
it's something else, isn't it?
I gotta ask you about it, man. Now, what this monitor, this Mac, is that a prop? Do you use that? Are you going to use that on some episodes?
We're getting to it. Right now, I like to, you know, I'm planting seeds. You know, and all of these will bear fruit.
These are all seeds that you planted.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. You ever watch Lost?
Yeah.
You've been on some good shows too, though. I know you said you're like, yeah, Arrested Development was one line, but I'm like, you were Lucille.
Yeah, people love that episode, and I was great to have that part in it. It was great. Yeah, it was a fun show to work on. I mean, it was a tiny little part, but it was a very fun show to work on.
That was an excellent red carpet answer. But no, seriously. I mean, how long were you there? Half a day? Was it a 2-day shoot?
No,
I mean, you're down
it was probably less than half a day. I mean, the complicated part about that scene was that we were coordinating with this guy in the scoop guy, basically in scuba gear, who had a seal that was made of prosthetic material.
Right. Yeah, you got water effects going on. It's a complicated shoot.
He was underwater with the seal, and we had to coordinate with him. So the camera was panning from me screaming "loose seal" to the seal, in the ocean, the guy with the prosthetic seal, and then to the Buster character with his line.
Right.
So it was the whole thing. We had to do that a bunch of times, and
There
so
you go.
that was the whole thing. But that was it.
That was a very good DVD extra.
That was it.
answer.
It might be on the DVD. I actually don't know. I actually should check the DVD. I should look at the DVD.
All right, so tell me about this valley here.
The valley, the big.
Yeah,
the big
you've lived out here a long time.
I think my pitch has always been with the valley, is that what you can do is in the valley you can. If you're in Sherman Oaks, Van Nuys, Studio City, you can move east-west in the valley. You can do the east-west move when you're in the valley and then cut down into the city in one of the canyon roads or on the 405.
Okay,
in the city, no, but the east-west movement in the city takes forever.
Right. Okay, but that's okay. Who cares about that?
But
that's I'm talking about living in the valley. It's a different world out here. It reminds me of suburban Chicago, which is where I grew up.
Right.
When you hit a point at like 10 o'clock, it's all of a sudden there are slow drivers on the road, and there's so much more cruising and just kind of wandering. And they were old ladies in Chicago, and here we got a lot of weed shops.
Right.
But I mean, it's a whole bunch of it's such a different pace. It's fascinating.
It's interesting
because living in the Hollywood area and stuff, you kind of feel this point, and this is like a David Spade routine, but you got to fix yourself up to go to the 7-Eleven. It's just kind of like, all right, here we go.
Right.
You're out in Hollywood.
You're 100% right. No, and it actually reminds me as well as the Philly suburbs where I'm from. So I relate to that. Yeah.
So they don't care out here.
Yeah.
Excelente.
Right. Of course. I still do get that.
You get that really? From Pete and Pete?
From you, I get that. Yeah.
Oh, you get that from me?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Nobody else? One other person has said that to you in the past 10 years?
Get many people have said that to me, yes.
You ever see Pete?
I was just there. They've just had a bunch of reunions over the last, 2 years.
Well,
they had one or two in L.A.
Pete wasn't there, though. But Pete goes, but Pete ain't showing up.
Just about everybody showed up to
both
those.
Pete's?
All of them were on the panel. I'm not on the panels or anything like that. All those guys are on the panel.
Are you asking questions? Hey, why don't I have a chair up there? I was in a lot of the series.
Right, next series.
Well, thanks for coming, dude.
Thank you so much.
It was good seeing you. Oh, no problem.
I have a little trick to show you. I can.
Oh, that's right. You brought props.
I have a little something to show you, Tuck. Do you have a place that I can? You got a bunch of cameras around here.
Is there? You need a whole place to set it up.
Well, I want to have you count a couple coins and just tell me how much something is. Can I put it right here?
Time for that.
All right.
All right, forget it. It was a good call. What are you, like a magic trick?
Yeah, I wanted. This is for camera. This will blow your mind up. All right, set up your cameras and another time.
No, we're not going to do that. All right. Well, thank you very much for coming. It was good seeing you. Come here.
Good to see you, Tuck.
Good to see you. Take care. This has been the Tucker Maloney Show. Johnny, take us out. Time for drinks. Tom Sullivan. See you next time.